James Bond and the Japanese Secret Service must find and stop the true culprit of a series of space hijackings before war is provoked between Russia and the United States. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the James Bond movie, You Only Live Twice. This movie came out back in 1967, was nominated for one BAFTA award, another 2 wins, and 3 more nominations. And the main cast in this is Sean Connery, Akiko Wakabayashi, Mi Hama, Tetsuro Tanba, Toru Shimada, Karen Dorr, Donald Pleasance, Bernard Lee, Lois Maxwell, Desmond Llewellyn, Charles Gray, Sei Chin, Peter Fannin, Mavia, Burt Crook, Michael Chow, Ronald Witch, Gene Rowland, and David Toguri. Yeah, quite a few names. That's kind of hard to pronounce though. Quite a few names, but the only 2 that I know of that's in here is Sean Connery and Donald Pleasance. Yeah. Oh right. So my thoughts on this movie: is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? Let's go over everything, shall we? So what do I think about this one? As I went to watch this, I was like, okay, so I didn't think I saw this before. No, I don't believe I saw this before. And then as I'm watching the movie, I'm recognizing quite a few scenes. I'm like, oh boy, I think this might be one of the movies I saw when I was a kid that is like vaguely familiar to me. Like certain scenes is recognizable, but not all the scenes were. So I have a feeling it might have been one of the ones I saw when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh right, so what do I think about this? So you know how I feel how the character James Bond is portrayed. I'm not really fond of it. But that being said, Sean Connery actually does do a very good job, nonetheless. And he doesn't disappoint in this one. He doesn't. And the other actors and actresses, I wish I knew them because they were all actually very good. Some even great, even. Donald Pleasance, at the beginning of the movie, seeing his name, though, in like the beginning credits, I was like, Donald Pleasance was in this? Huh. Interesting. I did not know that. I know Donald Pleasance from the kind of the original Halloween movies. Yeah. I know him from those. But I had no idea he was in the James Bond movie. Now I do. Very interesting. And I recognized him right away. A very... not a young Donald Pleasance, say, but young nonetheless. Yeah. That being said, like I said, I did recognize him. I think he did overall a very good job. And I wish I knew the other actors and actresses, like I said, because I love them in this. I think everyone did such a great job, such a great job. Going on over to the other aspects. This is a spy action adventure thriller movie. Yup, that's what it falls under on IMDb, and I have to agree with it all. Yes. Normally, James Bond movies are not adventure movies. No, they're normally action movies. But, truth be told, I actually agree. There was some adventure though. Graphics for its time and type. 1967? That was actually pretty impressive for 1967. I saw this over at Amazon Prime, mind you. I think the graphics for its time and type, amazing. Just flat out amazing. And to me personally, the graphics still holds up. It still holds up. The story, the action parts. Love the action. I think the action is just classic. Classic action, to be exact. Yeah. Last but not least, the story. What do I think about the story? The only thing that I haven't touched base on yet. I actually have to say the plot itself. To me personally, I think the plot itself was actually, it was better than good. To me personally, I think for a James Bond movie, the plot was actually very good. It was, and it's sticking up to me true right now as probably one of the best plots that we've gotten in a James Bond movie. Granted, I haven't seen all James Bond movies. I haven't. I've seen all the James Bond movies that came out before this one. I've seen... now I have. I've seen all of the Pierce Brosnan ones and Daniel Craig ones. Yeah. And from what I've seen, this has to be one of the better plots. One of the better plots. So yeah, no, I'd say it's actually a very good plot, and to me personally, I think it was actually written, maybe not amazingly well, but it was actually written very well, though, nonetheless. Yeah. Oh wait, that being said, IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie a 6.8 out of 10. What do I think? What's my rating? I love this, James. I love this movie. I do. I love it, love it, love it. Granted, I do think there are some issues, minor issues, and the only thing that I would have to complain about is the pacing of the movie. The pacing could have been better. But that being said, my rating, I'm between a 7 and 8 right now. One of the better James Bond movies? Yeah. So far that I've seen, and you know what? I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That's my rating. And if I didn't mention it earlier, I do believe I mentioned it. I just want to say, yeah, I saw it over at Amazon Prime. Yeah. Anyhow, that being said, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.